California, why we love her so much. And now, the rest of the story. California, the Golden State, a place where the horizon has always seemed just a little farther, and a little brighter, and the dreams a little bolder. It began with the glitter, James Marshall, spotting flecks of gold in the tail race of Sutter's Mill in 1948. That shimmer sparked the gold rush, and overnight, California became the world's dream factory. The world rushed in, chasing fortunes, and left behind something richer: diversity. Today, no state speaks more languages, cooks more cuisines, and tells more stories in more colors than California. It was here Levi Strauss turned miners' canvas tents into riveted denim pants. Yes, blue jeans, California born. And while miners chased gold, Hollywood chased stories. California gave the world its first feature-length film, Birth of a Nation, in 1915. Its first talking picture, The Jazz Singer, in 1927. And that curious little mouse named Mickey, who built the first modern theme park, Disneyland. But California doesn't just dream on screen. It dreams in silicon. And in a quiet Los Altos garage, two Stevens, Jobs and Wozniak, built Apple. In Menlo Park, a boy named Zuckerberg moved west and remade Friendship, the internet's first successful message, sent from UCLA in 1969. The word was supposed to be log in, only the first two letters got through. Lo, as in hello. The internet's first words was a California hello. California was first in flight. Well, almost. The Wright brothers got airborne first, but California gave us Howard Hughes and his flying behemoth, the Spruce Goose. And it was here that the space age launched, with rockets tested at Edwards Air Force Base, and later the space shuttle rolling down California freeways to its resting place at the California Science Center. But quirkiness? California has it in spades. San Luis Obispo is the home of the Bubblegum Alley, walls of chewed gum, sticky testaments to who knows what. Baker boasts the world's largest thermometer, or Baker, California. Fresno lays claim to the world's largest raisin box. And in Los Angeles, Angelinos once flocked to a restaurant shaped like a giant derby hat. Because in California, even lunch can be a spectacle. And then there's the Paradise Doo Dah Parade. Born in 1978 as a send-up to the famous Rose Parade. Where else can you see synchronized briefcases drill team, a squad of lawnmowers marching in step, or a band made entirely of kazoos? Only in California. Culture, California's led the way. The first openly gay elected official in America, Harvey Milk, rose from San Francisco's Castro district. The Black Cat Tavern protests in Los Angeles in 1967 were 3 years ahead of New York's Stonewall, proving California's rainbow spirit was already flying. And in 1978, Californians watched Dan White's Twinkie defense unfold in San Francisco courts. A moment equal parts tragedy and absurdity that galvanized a movement. California also gave us the first Summer of Love, Haight-Ashbury, 1967. The Grateful Dead, Janis Joplin, Jefferson Airplane wrote the soundtrack of Rebellion from San Francisco rooftops. And in Monterey, the first major rock festival crowned Jimi Hendrix as Guitar God. When he lit his Fender on fire, he burned himself into music history. Food? California invented the fortune cookie, the Cobb salad, the French dip sandwich, and the Mission-style burrito. It was California wine in 1976 that humbled the French at their judgment in Paris, when Napa vintages beat Bordeaux in a blind tasting. Sushi rolls with avocado, California rolls, sourdough bread, perfect in San Francisco. Of course, California has had its less shining first. It was first in smog, Los Angeles, 1943, when residents thought they were under chemical attack, only to learn it was car exhaust. First in freeways and the traffic to match. And first to discover that when the earth itself is restless, you can't argue, you can only rebuild. Still, when the earth shakes and when the fires burn, when the rivers flood, California rises. Because this is a place where resilience is stitched into the seams, like those blue jeans. So why is California wonderful? Because it's a nation's laboratory. If it's bold, if it's crazy, if it's outrageous, it's probably born here. Surfboards, skateboards, credit cards, iPhones, Disneyland, the internet, the summer of love, the first pride parades. California has never been afraid to dream, and just as often to make those dreams real. And now you know the rest of the story.